For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in! You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. What is up, everybody? You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Kompin, and I'm here to give you the facts and the deals. But first, the facts. Fact number one, there is no one on the planet Earth who has a Norman Osborn haircut. The real, genuine Norman Osborn haircut. You show me a picture of one person who has the exact same haircut as Norman Osborn, and I will hook you up with a free Marvel calendar for 2024. It's true. No one's got a Norman Osborn haircut. Doesn't exist. I've never in my entire life, I've been on this earth for 42 years. Gosh dang darn it. And I have never seen anyone. Never, ever have I seen anyone with a Norman Osborn haircut. Not even the rich people have haircuts like that. And trust me, I've been around a lot of rich people. And I'm around a lot of good people tonight. What's up, everybody? How you all doing? We got a great show for you guys tonight. I just did a full restock. New stuff that you have never seen before. I have never seen it before. We went over to Keith's Comics out in Schaumburg, Illinois today. Keith is awesome. He's been in business a long time. He's got a great back issue bin. And I went and did some digging for you guys today. As always, if you spend $25 with me, you get to spin the wheel. How do you do the show? You spend $50, and as long as you're located within the United States of America, you will get free shipping on your order. Sorry about that. Yeah, we had some cool stuff come out this week. Batman 153. If you guys have not had a chance to pick this up yet, go to your local comic shop and grab it. It is so good. There's a new character introduced, a new storyline. It's fantastic. The Court of the Owls are back. It's awesome. Great issue of Batman, and it's a key issue. Don't skip out on Batman 153. Go out and buy that book. All right, we're going to start off with our first book of the evening. I have Captain America Corps #1, which is going to go for just $4 tonight. That's Bucky Cap. Captain America Corps #1 going for $4. I have Destro #3, cover B, and I accidentally bought a cover A today. So if anybody needs a cover A of Destro 3, I have it as well. So we have the A and B covered. This is going to go for just $4 tonight. $4 on Destro #3. All the Energon Universe stuff that has been coming out from Image has been solid stuff. I've actually been collecting all those books. The only one I haven't been buying is the only two I haven't been buying is Transformers and G.I. Joe. But Destro, I have the whole thing. Cobra Commander, I have the whole thing. Duke and Scarlet, I got it all. And I'm going to read them first, and then we'll see what I'm going to do with them. All right. Next up, I have Action Comics 1000, featuring a variant cover by Dave Gibbons, which is going to go for just $5. Miguel Rivera, what's up, brother? Good to see you. How you doing, man? I haven't seen you since San Diego Comic-Con 2023, right? You were there in 2023, right? So it was last year. I didn't go this year because it was my son's birthday and I wanted to be in town for it. As far as next year goes, I did visit Jamie though. I stopped by at Southern California Comics. I was in town for the annual Library Association conference, and I stopped by at Southern California Comics and I said hi to Jamie, and it was really good to see him. He showed me some cool stuff, and we had a nice conversation about pressing and grading and everything. I am going to talk to Jamie about coming back for next year. We'll see how it works out. How you doing, man? Oh, you're in East Tennessee now? Oh, cool. I didn't know. I thought you were still in San Diego. Man, San Diego is so expensive now. Gas is like $6 a gallon. It's crazy. I don't know how people afford living there. All right, I got Star Wars Empire Ascendant #1. This is going to go for $5. And then next up I have Ultimates #4. This is a variant edition going for 10. This is awesome. Highly recommend this book. There's been a lot of talk about this and the connection that the origin of this Ultimate Doctor Doom might have to the Doctor Doom that's going to be played by Robert Downey Jr. Just so you know, there is no connection, but it is still a really damn good book. Ultimates 4 is going to go for $10 tonight for this variant cover. Chris, what's up? Dude, Chris, you're awesome. Miguel, did you take damage from Helena in Tennessee from the hurricane? I didn't know it went up that far. I haven't really been watching the news. All right. I have Sensational Spider-Man #29. We got a really cool Clayton Crane cover here. That's going to go for $5. Wow. Well, thank God there was no damage. Sad to hear that, 4 miles away there was, though. That's awful. I hope I wish you all a speedy recovery over there, Miguel. Dark Multiverse, Flashpoint #1. Got artwork by Brian Hitch here. This is going to go for just $4 tonight. $4 on Flashpoint. This really needs to move. Flashpoint needs to go, so $4. Captain America #50, the Nuff Said issue. Full story in here without any word balloons. Marvel was doing this for a full month, and you can tell it was there because it says Nuff Said at the bottom there. This is going to go for $4. Captain America #50. Berserker #10 is going to go for $5. Captain America, he said enough day. He got enough said, yeah. And I'll keep singing the Captain America song. I'll meow the Captain America song, but you have to buy Captain America #50. Otherwise, no more Captain America singing. Stop it. All right, I got Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man 24. Ties into No Way Home. This is going to go for just $5 today. I do deserve a Grammy nominee, but I'm not going to get it. They don't understand true talent. It's all just nepotism, dude. It's nepotism on the highest level. Berserker goes off to Chris Nash. This is our last show of the week, guys. So after tonight, we are done doing shows for the week. But have no fear, I'll be back on the air next week. Usual time, usual place. All right, Chris. Iron Man #147. That's going to go for $5 tonight. Direct copy edition. Quick Stops #1 by Kevin Smith and Jeremy Simser. You guys if you're fans of Kevin Smith, here's the #1 here for Quick Stops. Cover A, which is going to go for just $4. We got the Star Wars Annual #1, which is going to go for $4 tonight. The Star Wars Annual #1. No, I have not. I'm really, really tired. It's been a really long couple days. And yeah, I'm really exhausted from everything that I've had. I've been gone today. So I've just been out all day. That's it. Sometimes, you know how you have one of those days where everything just flows by and you don't even know where the time went. That's the kind of day I had. And it wasn't a bad day. It was a very good day, actually. It was just that I was everywhere. All at once, Everything everywhere all at once. All right, next up I got Justice League 67. We got a variant cover here by Lozano. That's going to go for just $3 right now. Hum the Star Wars theme song. I mean, how about I meow it to you, Miguel? I'll meow it to you if you want. Meow, 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 meow. All right. I'm selling books because this is how I pay the bills, Tori. I gotta be here I gotta be here to sell the comics. And part of the reason why I was running around today was to get ready for this show. So yes, I'm tired, but I will rest after today. So it's all good. Oh, that's awesome, man. I'll see if I can find more Berserkers for you. All right, next up I have The Crow, Wild Justice. The whole run, issues 1 through 3. This is by Jerry Prozer and Charlie Adlard. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Charlie Adlard worked on this. Charlie Adlard was the artist on Walking Dead after Tony Moore left. And you can listen to this song and you can have The Cure playing in the background and be like, every night I burn, every night I scream your name. Every night I burn. You can read it while your cat watches. The cat's like just watching you read this while you're listening to The Cure. And it's like, and you got to like give your cat a treat. All right, we got The Crow, Wild Justice, 1 through 3 going for $25 today. $25 for this full run. A new Crow book came out today, which is kind of interesting. It has artwork by Alex Maleev, and it's about an Indian, like a Native American Indian, who gets killed by a bunch of cowpokes. But then when the Crow brings him back, he brings him back at a different time. So he brings him back in the future. And all the guys that killed him are like alive again, but they're like reborn as different people. So now he's getting his revenge as the Crow in the future. It's interesting. And it's a new concept, and it just hit the streets today. So I picked that up too, and it's all in black and white too. It's a cool Crow book. I always think of like the Crow as like 90s angst. So I always just imagine like crying and like reading it. Shay, I love you, Shay. Caw. All right, sorry. All right, I got Spectacular Spider-Man 194, 195, and 196. This is the full run of The Death of Vermin, and this is going to go for just $10. It is. That is exactly what it is. So, you know, and it's funny because, you know, if you guys ever meet James O'Barr, he's like totally not like that at all. He's a pretty funny guy. He's a funny dude. All right. Let's see. Daredevil number 11. This is part of Chip Zdarsky's run. It's going to go for $5. And I have Fantastic Four 238, John Byrne, Dr. Doom. This is a cool issue. This is going to go for $5. All right. And then finally, I have Defenders. Defenders number 58, 59, and number 60. And this set here is going to go for $25 for the Defenders. 25 on the Defenders. 58 through 60. Dak brought in the Blue Oyster Cult in these issues. And did some other cool stuff here. All right, you guys ready? We got new comics for you. So sit back and enjoy. Get ready for the good stuff. I have Iron Patriot number 4. That's going to go for $2. So $2 on Iron Patriot number 4. All the books on this double rack here are going to go for just $2 a pop. I have Infinity Entity number 1 going for $2. Iron Man number 18. And number 26, that's going to go for $4. Infinity Man and the Forever People, number 1, that's $2. Forever People, number 1, it's a one-shot. It's a Futures End tie-in. That's going to go for $2. Iron Man Legacy, number 7, is going to go for $2. Iron Man Rapture, number 2 of 4, is going to go for $2. It's got some cool Iron Man stuff today. I'm on an Iron Man hunt, by the way. I'm trying to put my 2021 run together. There's 25 issues, I think. And I bought a bunch last week, tried to sell them. No one wanted them, so I just kept them. I'm like, the hell with it. I'm treating myself to these books. And then I talked to Roberto Santiago. He had 4 more issues from that run. And now I'm hunting for the rest, and I can't seem to find them anywhere. It's a pretty obscure run of Iron Man. Had some cool first appearances. Apparently, there was a cosmic Iron Man in this run, too. I have Iceman, number 2. Number 3, number 7, and number 8. This is going to go for $8 for this run of Iceman comics. $8 for the Iceman run. Iceman in his own mini-series. Next up, I have an indie book here. This is a really great series. It's called Calico. And Calico reminds me of Garth Ennis and Steve Dillon's Punisher. It's really awesome. It's about a guy who gets this technology that, like this suit that gives him a lot of powers. And he's like a martial artist. And he decides to go out and defend animals from people who abuse them. It's a really good series. Very violent, very cool, really well done. And the guy who puts this together, his name is H.H. German. Double H German. I see him at all the conventions. This guy is selling out everywhere. And it is such a good book. It's going to go for $2. For Calico, Lorena claims it. I knew this was going to sell really quickly because it's just such a good book. And it always sells out at conventions. You guys are like, the other day I was like, people were like, man, Onrie, like, you know, who else sells like you at conventions? That guy sells like me at conventions. That guy is kicking ass and taking names. He sells out at shows all the time. He's doing really well. A real warrior, and he's really good at promoting his stuff too. Last year at New York Comic Con, when you were walking over to the convention center, he had special vinyl posters printed up and just put up on the walkway to New York Comic Con with the Calico info on there. I thought that was brilliant. That was genius. Lorena does have good taste. All right, I have honor number 1, protect, serve, beat, and burn. Well, that sounds American, doesn't it, guys? Oh. All right, that's going to go for $2 for honor number 1. You either have it or you don't. Do you have honor? Do you have any honor at all? Well, if you don't, I can sell it for you. All right, we have a situation. I hear you. Call your brother. Tell him to come here. Downstairs. I'll be there in a minute. I got Hawkeye and Mockingbird number 4. Sorry, guys. Alan just he had a bowel movement and he needs me to clean it up. But I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. So I'm calling the other kid in to relieve me so I can go and take care of business. Taking care of business. Yeah, no, Calico's a great series. Yeah, I will play the Terminator ad while I'm gone. Max, you coming? I need your help. All right, I'm going to play an ad for you guys. I'm going to go take care of my kid. Hang on just a second. Max will be back, and he'll be pitching for you guys. In case you guys hear, we're going to take a short commercial break.
What you're about to see is a live broadcast. Viewer discretion is advised. Kana.
Yes.
Thanks for the great deals, Onrie. Scan this QR code for our broadcasting schedule and be sure to follow us on the socials.
Hello. So Adam Strange, Lost in Space. This is going for $2. Okay, wait. So Adam Strange, there's $4 for $8 and $2 a pop. There's number two, number three, and number 4, and number 7. Okay, Tales of the Science Fiction, The Standoff. Going for $2. Okay, Street Fighter, Necro, and Eevee. Book number 1, going for $2. The Ravagers, book number 1.
What? You done? Done.
Okay.
Sweet. Anything so? Oh, can't see.
Yeah, I couldn't see the comments.
All right.
For a second, I thought you were.
Huh?
What?
No, you were great. So you showed everybody these comics? You told them all the prices?
Yeah,
Okay.
$2, and
Alright.
then there's a Lost in Space for $8.
Okay, good. Thanks, Mix. You're free. Thank you. So there you go. There's my assistant. That's my staff here. All right, I have Quicksilver number 10 going for $2. Typhoid number 3 is $2. All right, great. I'm glad he did a good job. Otherwise, I would have beat his ass later on. I'm just kidding. He's such a good kid. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I have such a good helper. Plastic Man and the Freedom Fighters. This is part of DC Convergence. We got part 2 of 2 here, going for $2. Peter Parker, the Amazing Shutterbug, number 1. We got a variant cover here, going for $2. OMAC, number 1 by Dan DiDio and Keith Giffen. This was a big release when the New 52 came out. And it's also one of the first OMAC books that came out since Jack Kirby's OMAC and John Byrne's OMAC. So Dan DiDio, former publisher of DC, decided to do his own version of it. We got issue number 1 going for $2. Check it out. See how he did. I love OMAC. OMAC is awesome. I have Mercy Sparks Year 1 from first Devil's Due First Comics. That's going to go for $2. I almost got a full run here. Mr. Miracle, The Source of Freedom, number 1, number 2, number 3. We're missing number 4, but I have number 5, and I have number 6. If you grab all of these, it's just $10 right now for the set. All you're missing is number 4, and you got the whole run of Mr. Miracle. And we got Mercy Sparks here, year 1, number 1. Some good books up here, guys. Going for just $2. Don't be shy. Make your claims. I got I Make Boys Cry from Absolute Comics Group. This is a cool cover here. It's going for $2 for issue 2. Build your box with me. If you don't have an outstanding bill and you want to make some claims, go for it. We're doing really good prices on these books here. $2 on each of these books. And I got some really hot stuff coming your way. I have Joe Frankenstein by Graham Nolan and Chuck Dixon. Number 1, Joe Frankenstein, number 1, going for $2. I got The Hellblazer, number 3, going for $2. What's up, Roberto? How you doing? Dude, I'm looking for more issues of that Iron Man run. Cannot find them. I'm looking for, I'll tell you which issues I'm missing. Issues 1, 3, 5, 6, 14, 18, and 25. Cannot find them anywhere. Just cannot find them. It's really annoying. Guardians of the Galaxy Annual number 1 going for $2. GCPD The Blue Wall. Which issue is this? Number 4. Interesting variant cover here for GCPD The Blue Wall, going for $2. Flash Gordon Zeitgeist, issue 1 is going for $2. Then I have another Flash Gordon series here, Flash Gordon 3, going for $2. Doctor Who, number 8 from Titan Comics, going for $2. The Darkness, number 9, $2. I have Daredevil 1, we got a cosplay cover edition. That's interesting. Though something's up with his eye. I guess he needs to be able to see. This Daredevil isn't blind. I'm wondering which Daredevil number 1 this is. Let's open it up. Oh, cool. Let me know because I need the rest of it. So this is the beginning of Charles Soule's run. Interesting. I've been on a major Daredevil kick too, so I might actually start to expand upon my Daredevil collection because I just finished building out my my Marvel Knights run from issues 1 through 8, and now I need the other issues. But you can grab this cosplay cover Daredevil for $2 right now. These are cool variants here. It's a $4 price tag on it, but you can get it for $2 on Kickin' It. Detective Comics 1037. This is really cool. One for $2. I have Blood and Shadows by Mark Nelson, Part 2, going for $2. Yeah, I did have some Iron Mans I showed earlier. I'll show them to you right now. And let me know, man, because I'd be happy to trade with you. Because, I know you're a big Iron Man guy, too. I really want to read that run because you sold me on it. And those covers by Alex Ross really are a pimp. They're really good. They're fantastic covers. All right, so this is the here's all the Iron Man stuff I showed off. So I have Iron Man Legacy number 7. I have part of Kieran Gillen's run, Iron Man 18 and 26, and then I have Iron Man Rapture number 204. So those are the other Iron Mans I showed off today. We never had a conversation. I know you collect Iron Man, but we never had a conversation as to why you collect Iron Man, or have we? Why is he your favorite hero, Roberto? No, this isn't the Rudy debate. No Rudy's here. Rudy, Rudy. If you guys don't know, that joke started because once it was announced that RDJ is coming back as Dr. Doom in the next Avengers movie, I made a whole joke that it was Rudy Giuliani who's been cast as Dr. Doom. He's the other RDJ. RDJ, RDJ. We got a Mr. Miracle run here. Pretty much the full run here, dude. Mr. Miracle, the source of freedom, number 1 of 6, 2 of 6, 3 of 6, 5 of 6, and 6 of 6. So you're just missing issue 4. I'm doing the set for 10. I also got some Adam Strange books up here too, by Andy Diggle and Pascal Theory. This is an 8-issue run. We got issue 2, 3, 4, and 7 going for $8. Okay, this miracle is claimed by David Moore. We need to run the David Moore ad right now. David Moore video. You guys ready for this? It's time. David Moore! That's what happens when David Moore makes a claim on Kicking It. I have Batman Shadow of the Bat number 16 going for $2. Batman number 95, we got the first chapter of the Joker War. This is such a fun run of Batman that goes from issue 95 to 100. So what happens here is the Joker finds a way to hack into Bruce Wayne's financial accounts and basically steals his fortune. So the Joker has all of Batman's money now, and he knows all of his secrets. It is a really, really amazing arc by James Tynion. This is the crowning moment of James Tynion's run, was the Joker War. It was a really good run. If you grab issue 95, which is the first part, it is just $2 right now, which is a killer deal on that book. I have this in my collection, and I remember I paid about $7 for my copy. I'm selling this one for $2 because I got it for $1, and I want to move it as quickly as possible. Let's get rid of these books. Saving you the deals. Saving you on the comics. You don't even know what that thick manga is called, and you got it all these years ago. You don't even have interns anymore. The interns have aged out. They're all dead. I have Babylon 5 in Valen's Name, number 3. That's going to go for $2. I have Batman Secret Files Huntress, number 1, going for $2. And Dave Moore, I was telling everybody earlier about big releases this week. Batman 153. If you haven't gotten your hands on it yet, you need to. It's the start of a new run on Batman. New characters introduced. Something else in the book happens. It's pretty major, and it's a damn good book. I can't wait for the next issue. The Chip Zdarsky's Batman's awesome. But I'm even more excited for next week. I cannot wait for absolute Batman number 1 to hit the streets. And I've talked with my cohorts over at the Experience, and it turns out that they've had a chance to actually read absolute Batman number 1, and they said it was really fantastic. So I am so excited for this book. I can't wait. Scott Snyder doing anything Batman related is going to be a hit. Daredevil cosplay, awesome. No, I'm not. I'm not back to Stocking Chip yet. I'm going to see him. I might see him in New York in a couple weeks. Stocking Chip. That should be like my new little mini series on the show. Stocking Chip. I actually do want to get a video of him being like, "Can you get away from me, please?" Security! No, I'm not. I'm back to praising Chip. Is what I'm back to doing. Praising Chip. All right, I have Black Hammer Reborn. This is a cool cover. It's after Walt Simonson and the first appearance of Better Ray Bill. Black Hammer Reborn number 1 is $2. Number 3 is $2. Number 11 is $2. Grab the set. It is $6. $6 on the set for Black Hammer Reborn. The Abyss, number 2 of 2, is going to go for $2. You guys remember that James Cameron film? There was a 2-issue comic book series based on it. Going for $2. Black Hammer Reborn is off to David Moore. I have Arkham City, The Order of the World, number 1 of 6, going for $2. Axe, number 1 by Marv Wolfman and Sean McManus. Don't be an axe kisser. Oh, got you as a restraining order. That sucks, man. I'm going to have to send David Moore a cease and desist letter. Stop making jokes about me stalking Chip Zdarsky because it's actually having real world consequences. Oh, you did that to Finn Jones. Oh man, that sucks. He was doing it to Finn Jones. I'm following suit, David Moore. All right, I have Alien, the original screenplay, issue 2, going for $2. Arkham is off to Lorena. That's cool. Yeah, I found some cool number 1s here, so definitely you guys are gonna definitely want to check those out. I have Marvel's number 1 by Alex Ross and Jim Kruger. That's gonna go for $2. Yeah, that was a good movie. The Abyss was a really smart film. It was one of, I would say honestly, it was one of James Cameron's most unique films. All right, I got Punisher, Marvel Knights Punisher, number 9, number 10, and number 11. This is going to go for just $6. And this is Garth Ennis and Steve Dillon. Actually, hold on, I have issues. Wait, this is a different run here. Whoops. Okay, so we got issues 9, 10, and I have 11 and 12 over here. Hold on. So this is the last 4 issues of Garth Ennis and Steve Dillon's legendary run on Marvel Knights Punisher. This is some really solid stuff. I have this whole series in my collection. Really cool covers by Tim Bradstreet. Got issues 9, 10, 11, and 12. This is the last 4 issues of the first run. So the first miniseries was 12 issues, and then there was an ongoing that went on for 30 plus issues, and it was all great stuff. These 4 issues are going to go for $8 for these Punishers, and then I have another Marvel Knights Punisher, number 11 from the ongoing. That's going to go for $2. That's the Marvel Knights one. Yep. Oh yeah, man, that was tough. Wow, the Sentry. Oh, you're talking about the graphic novel? Was that when I was doing the $5 trades? Speaking of Sentry, David Moore, I have another Sentry series that people keep sleeping on. Right here, by Jeff Lemire and Kim Jacinto. I have number 1 here going for $5. Let me know if you're interested. Yeah, because he's showing up in that new Thunderbolts movie. Bill Pullman's son is going to play him. All right, now we got more new stuff here. We are ripping through this new collection here. I have a stackage package here of Moon Knight, Mark Spector Moon Knight. I got a lot of these, so get ready. I have issues 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 2 copies of 11. I have 11 and 12. 13 and 14, 23 and 24, number 32, number 33, and number 34. So let's count how many we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I got 13. That'd be $26. How about you just give me $20 and all these Moon Knights are yours. $20. Actually, I'll do you better. I'll do you a solid. $18. I'll take $2 more off. $18 for these Moon Knights. And then I have an extra 11. If you want to throw on the extra issue, it's 20 for everything. Otherwise, it's 18. I have Uncanny X-Men number, what's the issue? 394. This is a pretty cool cover here. Wolverine and Jean Grey. Wolverine's like, now that we got love, what are we gonna do with it? Detective Comics 630 is $2. Superboy and the Ravers, number 1. Number 2. Let's rave, bro. Let's go like chug some Mountain Dew and go raving. Number 3. This is a really cool cover. And number 4. Which cover are we talking about where I was on my lost date? Oh, right here. On my last date. I clawed her. I busted out my claws. She was melting like butter in my hands until I, she, got this sensitive area behind my ear, and I was like, "Argh!" And she's like, "What the hell was that?" And I'm like, "Oh, sorry, you just you brought out the cat in me." And she's like, "Oh," and I was like, I haven't been on a date since. First sources. Wolverine. That's my Heavy D impression. That wasn't my Heavy D. That was my capital C impression. Roberto, that's awesome. Every time I do my cat sound, it causes Roberto's dogs to start barking. Oh, that's so funny. Catman. Well, Catman already exists. So I don't think I could make a comic called Catman. I think mine would be, well, no, they have Stray Cat. Actually, they're Stray, but Stray Cat would be awesome. I have Adventures of Superman number 505 going for $2. DC Comics presents number 58 Superman and Robin. This is going to go for $2. World's Finest number 288 and number 290. This pair is going to go for $4. I don't think I could do a Heavy D impression or a Fat Joe impression. You calling me fat, James? Am I a fat cat? Am I a corporate fat cat? If I ever meet Roberto's dogs, they're gonna totally not like that. They're not gonna like me if I bark in their presence. Did you know Andy Kubert did the lettering to this book? Very interesting. For the World's Finest. So Roberto claims EC Comics presents and World's Finest. I got you, buddy. I'm trying to see who worked on these. And I still want to see. So real quick, let me just open these up. Doug Mensch wrote this one. That's cool. Don't worry, I won't poop in your litter box. The ladies love it when I talk dirty. I have Star Trek, the Medulla Imperative, #1, going for $2. And then I have the Next Generation, the Medulla Imperative by Peter David and Pablo Marcos. We have issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is going to go for $8. $8 for these Star Trek Next Generation Medulla Imperatives. Alrighty. So, got a double rack already. And 13 minutes away from the FOMO books. No, I don't need a wife right now. Honestly, I'm doing really well, guys. I have to say, I'm really enjoying it. Being single has been really good for me. I know a lot of people like, I appreciate, tell Annie I appreciate it, but I have to say I've had I've been able to really work on myself since I've been single. And I've managed to come to terms with a lot of things about myself that have allowed me to work on being a better person and being better at what I do and everything. And it's given me a lot more confidence, and I just feel a lot more balanced and everything. So until I am fully healed, which I don't know how long that could take, but I'm just sort of like in that phase right now of enjoying the process of healing because I see improvement. You know, it's always hard when you first start. For me, that first step was honestly when I decided to stop using marijuana. And as of Monday, it's been 17 weeks now since I used it. And I have nothing against marijuana for anybody who, you know, uses it. Like, I'm not like trying to say like, don't do that, you know. It was just a very habitual thing for me, and it was something that I was just using to function, and it was, I became addicted to it, like straight up. Anybody says you can't become addicted to it, I've been told for years that you can't get addicted to it while I was addicted to it. And the way I knew I was addicted to it was I would wake up in the morning and I would be miserable until I took a gummy, and then I would be miserable after the gummy would wear off, and I would just constantly be using all the time. So it was just an unhealthy habit for me. And I was my life was spiraling out of control, and I didn't realize how much it was affecting my behavior when I was doing other things. Not necessarily when I was doing these shows, but like when I'd be at conventions or wherever, you know, sometimes when you're not in your right mind, you know, things can slip. So, and I felt myself spiraling out of control. So that was the first thing that I had to do. And it was really, really hard. Taking that first step, that was the hardest thing. But then, you know, I just started kind of looking at other aspects in my life and being like, well, why am I retreating to this? Like, what was my reason for coming and using marijuana all the time? What am I escaping? And, you know, I started evaluating those areas of my life and just taking them on head on, because it's not going to get better, you know, like unless you actually take those steps and, you know, really talk to yourself about what you need and how you can give yourself what you need so that you can be at peace. And getting to this point was great. And I'm very happy here right now. I'm like totally not on anything. I'm completely sober. If I come off as anything else right now, it's just because I'm really exhausted. But the feelings that I was always looking for when I would use marijuana, I feel it all the time now. I don't need it anymore. You know, as soon as I stopped using it, I had much less anxiety, and things just got a lot better for me. So, yeah. So doing good. Doing good. Could be doing a lot better, you know, but I think we're all in that boat right now. Times are tough. So all we got to do is just try and keep our heads above water, you know. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thank you all very much. Yeah, you know, you got to do what's right for you. And honestly, I miss it so freaking much. There are times I really want to just like I was at Target today with Alan. We were killing some time, and we were down the snack aisle, and I saw like these big chocolate chip cookies, and I'm like, man, I totally want to just like have like a snack day where I just go grab all these different snacks and like get stoned and like play like a video game and like, you know, just be like, you know, but usually what happens now is I eat myself into a stupor and then I just take a nap and I'm like, and it just like totally kills the high. And then I wake up and I'm like, why did I do that? Don't do that. All right, let's stop talking about that. Let's talk about these comics here. So I'm going to take this first rack down again. I'm going to show it to you guys just because some of you may have missed out on this stuff. So let me show you guys these books one more time, and then they're going to go back, and then it'll be FOMO time. And then we're going to dig into box number 2. And we've had a killer week on here. I really appreciate it. You know, the last few weeks have been really slow, and it's been kind of freaking me out a little bit. So after I got back from doing the last 3 conventions that I did, I was able to pay off a massive amount of credit card debt. And now pretty much everything I paid off has been reaccumulated because I've had to like pay for conventions. I've bought books for shows. And all kinds of things have happened. So my expenses have been like up because I'm trying to like book for conventions for next year. And it's like I can't ever keep up, you know. And the thing I realize now is like it's just that's the way business goes. And that's just the way life is, you know. So I've learned some techniques in order to kind of like stash something away so that, you know, as time goes on, I build some net worth doing what I'm doing rather than just like going from paycheck to paycheck or from gig to gig, really, you know. So, but I'm planning to do about 17 conventions next year, and I'm excited about it. I've got a pretty good roster. I'm not sure what shows I'll get into yet, but I've gotten into a few of them already, so that's good. And my first show is going to be in early January, which is fantastic. So I'm really hoping I can get in and do it. All right, so World's Finest got claimed by Roberto, but I do have Superman 505 wearing this, so that's yours. That Superman 505 is awesome. No, that's good, James. You smoke it all for me, man. I appreciate it. Enjoy it. Honestly, genuinely enjoy it. I miss it so much. And there will be a time for me, but now is not it. I have to heal. Joe Frankenstein, number 1. That's going to go for $2. We have OMAC number 1. I highly recommend someone grab this because this is like, I never find this in a dollar bin anywhere. Dan Didio and Keith Giffen's OMAC. You know, not many people have touched this character. So this is going to go for $2. Yeah, James, you grow too, don't you? $1/4 pound per month. Wow. And it helps with whatever you're going through, man. That's important. Some of my closest friends use, you know, and it's totally cool. I have nothing against it. The Hellblazer number 3. This is actually a John Michael Cassaday cover. That's going to go for $2. Mercy Sparks Year 1, number 1, going for $2. Batman 95. Someone grab this for $2. Please, it'll make me feel better knowing that I have that I have purchased this book for like $7. Grab it for $2. Plastic Man and the Freedom Fighters, number 2. This is part of DC Convergence. Go for $2. Hellblazers off to Lorena. Nice pickup. I Make Boys Cry number 2 is going to go for $2. Yeah, man, I hear you. I'm glad it helps you with your neuropathic damage. Peter Parker, The Amazing Shutterbug, number 1, going for $2. Quicksilver, number 10, is $2. The Ravagers, number 1, is going to go for $2. I have Street Fighter, Necro, and Effie, number 1 from Udon Comics. This is going to go for $2. I have Iron Patriot, number 4 by Ail Shkat. Roberto, have you read this series? The Iron Patriot by Ail Shkat? Infinity Entity, number 1 is $2. Forever People, number 1 by Dan Didio and Keith Giffen. This is the same guys who brought you that OMAC book. Iron Man Legacy, number 7 is $2. The Forever People, number 1. This is a Future's End tie-in. That's going for $2. Iron Man 18 and 26. This is going to go for $4. Iron Man Rapture, number 204. That's $2. I have Iceman, number 2, number 3, number 7, and number 8. This is going to go for $8 for this run of Iceman comics. Icy Man. Tales of Science Fiction, number 4. This is going to go for $2. I have this Adam Strange run here. Adam Strange, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 7. Those are going to go for $8. Are you a fan of Iron Patriot? Hawkeye and Mockingbird, number 4. That's going to go for $2. Honor, number 1. If you have no honor, don't worry about it. I'll take care of you. I have honor. It's going to go for $2. Typhoid, number 3. It's going to go for $2. Chris Nash is grabbing Batman 95. Really good pickup there, dude. This is a great issue. You will enjoy this. That was my big find today over at Keith's. I'm like, man, that's a sweet book right there. Yeah, it's on your to-read stack. That's cool. Yeah, I want to finish putting that Iron Man stack together. I'm currently catching up on Ultimate Black Panther, which has actually been really good. That's been a lot of fun. I finished up Donny Cates's Hulk last week, and now I really want to get that Iron Man run put together. I also need to get Philip Kennedy Johnson's Hulk number 3. That's like the only one I need, and then I can start reading that run. So lots of stuff on my to-read list right now. All right, it is almost 9 o'clock, but I'm going to take these books down too. Give you guys another shot at these. I'll show these off one more time. Still got a lot of stuff to go through. I still have so much stuff to showcase. It'd be nice to get through all of it today. Captain Commode. Patriot Porter Potty. That's funny. All right. I have Marvel's number 1 going for $2. Blood and Shadows number 2 is $2. Moon Knight number 5. 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 23, 24, 32, 33, and 34. If you are to grab all of these books, it is just $18 for the stack. For all the Moon Knights, for all the Moonies. And there's some really cool covers here by Bill Sienkiewicz. He did a lot of the covers for these, which is really awesome because he worked on the first series, the first ongoing of Moon Knight. Darkness number 9 is going to go for $2. GCPD The Blue Wall number 4 is $2. It's a cool variant here. Doctor Who number 8, $2. Guardians of the Galaxy Annual number 1 is $2. The Man Called Axe number 1 is $2. Flash Gordon Zeitgeist number 1 is $2. Here's another like pickup here that's just like up for grabs. Batman Detective Comics 1037. Check out that cover. That cover is sick. That is a really good cover. Looks like it's Dustin Wen who did this, or Bogdanovich. Sorry, Bogdanovich did this. Really solid cover. $2. Flash Gordon number 3 is $2. Star Trek: The Next Generation, the Medulla Imperative number 1, 2, 3, and 4. You grab them all. It's just $8 for these Star Trek: The Next Generation books. Star Trek: The Medulla Imperative number 1 is 2. Superboy and the Ravers number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. That's going to go for $8. $8 on those. Detective Comics 630 is $2. Uncanny X-Men number 394 is $2. This is a really cool cover here. I got these Marvel Knights Punishers here, number 9, 10, 11, and 12, all going for $8. And then I have Marvel Knights Punisher number 11. This is from the other ongoing, going for $2. Uncanny X-Men, nice pickup. Batman Secret Files Huntress number 1 going for $2, and Superboy Ravers off to Lorena. Nice. Lorena, I'm going to have to send you your shipment in 2 separate boxes because you got an entire short box plus a stack on top of that, so you have you're like coming close to having like a long box of books heading your way. But you got a lot of stuff for like super cheap. Like you got so many comics heading your way. So much good stuff. Babylon 5 in Valen's Name number 3 is going for $2. I have The Abyss number 2 of 2 going for $2. Batman Shadow of the Bat, The God of Fear number 16 is $2. And then we have another copy of Moon Knight number 11 going for $2. Yeah, sorry, James. Once we're squared up, buddy, you can claim away, my man. The problem is, too, James, I've got the same problem with you that I have with Lorena. There's no way I can ship everything of yours in one box. I have to send 2 separate shipments for you. And it's like it's so much stuff. But you got a lot of good stuff heading your way. Are they? Tell them you need to get more. Tell them they need to expand the house. There's not enough space in the house. All right, it's FOMO time. So let's show off these FOMO books. You guys ready for this?
It's FOMO time! What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a weirdo for missing out on these great tales.
All right, we got some killer FOMO books for tonight. All Bronze Age stuff. Bronze and copper. I have Man Thing number 9 going for just $5. They're all $5 books too. Spider-Woman number 38 going for $5. Moon Knight, the special edition number 2. We got another Bill Sienkiewicz cover here going for $5. Galactus, the Origin number 1 going for $5. Now keep in mind this book is not in the best condition. On the back side, the back cover is ripped a little bit, but in mint condition, this book is going for like $20. And aside from that defect, this book is in great shape. Conan number 38. Conan the Barbarian 38 is $5. I have Incredible Hulk number 315. That's going to go for $5. Star Trek number 1 is $5, and I have Godzilla, King of the Monsters, number 17, going for $5. I don't know who would win in a battle, Man-Thing versus Swamp Thing. So Man-Thing gets claimed by Roberto. Galactus is claimed by Miguel. I got you, Miguel. And Miguel, just so you know, I know that you've always been very supportive of the books that I've been publishing. I wasn't at San Diego Comic-Con this year, but I also have my newest book, Warline 2. I had Warline 1 out last year, but this is the cover A. I have the cover A of issues 1 and 2. If you want to grab them, since you're a pal, I'll do them both for $10 if you want to add them, so you get like a little bit something more, and I'm happy to sign them for you too. Okay, and you want to get the Hulk as well? Gotcha. So Miguel and we go back a long ways. I've known this guy since 2011 when I did San Diego Comic-Con for the first time with Jamie Newbold at Southern California Comics. Yeah, all right, cool. I have 1 and 2, and those are the A covers. So when I did San Diego Comic-Con last year, we had a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Those were the foils, and those were selling for like super expensive. But I got some cheaper ones now, so I'm gonna hook you up, dude. And I'll sign them for you too. And if anybody else wants to have more line deal, issues 1 and 2, I'll do them both for $10 tonight. I'll do that deal just for tonight, for the next hour. And Miguel, I'll make sure to bag and board these for you too, and I'll hook you up with the bookmark. So you claimed the Galactus, the Hulk, and these 2 Warlines. Just so you know about the Galactus, it's in decent shape, but the back cover, this is just so you know, has a defect on it. So the back cover, you see it's got that tear over here. So that's just so you know. So that you don't like receive the book and you're like, hey, what happened here? Well, I didn't, So, and if you want to put it back, I totally understand too. All right, and Star Trek. You want Star Trek 2? Gotcha. And Star Trek. 5, 10. Oh man, dude, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, Roberto, I got you on Moon Knight and Man-Thing. Wow, guys. You guys took all my FOMO books tonight. I'm going to go do some FOMO shopping on Friday over at Atlas Comics in Chicago. That's usually where I go for buying FOMO comics because they have a really great back issue bin. So I always find really cool Bronze Age, Copper Age stuff. The Bridge crew, it's the original crew on the Star Treks. So it's Kirk and everybody. It's from the movie, from the first film. Yeah. All right. So the 3 FOMO books that I have left are Spider-Woman 38, Conan number 38, and Godzilla number 17. 2 38s and a 17. That's funny. I don't know why, but it's funny. We got Conan, Spider-Woman, and Godzilla. Gojira. I have Lazarus Planet, Legends Reborn, a DC Universe one-shot going for $2. JLA Hitman number 1 by Ennis and McCree going for $2. Lewis is in the house. He's claiming Conan. Lewis has been on a Conan binge all week. Ken, you want the one shot as well? I have Liberty Girl. Liberty Girl issue 1 going for $2. Robins number 1 of 6 going for $2. Batman Gotham Knights Gilded City number 3 of 6. Deceased War of the Undead Gods number 5. Number 6 going for $4. I got Shadow of the Bat number 9, number 10, number 11, number 12, number 13. These are some sick covers. I think this is all Brian Stelfreeze too. 14, 16, and all these books here, 2, 4, 6, 7, all 7 at 14 for the Shadow of the Bats. Batman Shadow of the Bat. Lazarus Planet got claimed by Lewis, Lorena. However, I do have something you might like. I have Deceased Dead Planets number 5 and number 6. Mr. Miracle as a zombie. And is that Bane? Or no, Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing and Mr. Miracle zombies. $4 on that. All right, JLA Hitman. It's up to you, Lorena. Brand new Hanna-Barbera, the Hair Beach Bunch, going for $2. Freedom Fighters, number 8 from DC, going for $2. And then I have Batman Gotham City Gilded Knights, Knights Gilded City, number 1, going for $2. So we have number 1 and 3 of that series. So that's 4. And we have that Freedom Fighters here. And then I offered this to David Moore. I'm going to offer it to you guys again. We have the Sentry number 1 by Jeff Lemire going for $2. Hannah? Oh, the Hanna-Barbera. Hannah's up for Chris. So for anybody who wants that Sentry, it's going to go for $5. It's a Hair Bear Bunch. Yes, it is. And it is now gone. Sold to the man named Chris Nash. All right. So let's start digging into box 2. I have Iron Man 234, 235, 253, 255, 277, 279. If we claim all of these books here, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 Iron Mans at $12. You're telling me your weak spot here, Chris. You're gonna be on the hunt for those now. Better watch out. Atlas has a whole bunch of those. I have Superman in Action Comics number 4. This is from the New 52. So we have issues 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $10 on these Action Comics from the New 52 by Grant Morrison and Rags Morales. I have Batman 446, 449, 454. We got Mike Mignola on these. 456, 462, and 463, and 485. Yeah, James, I still haven't seen those. I haven't come across those yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have all 7 of these books going for $14. And you know, the funny thing is I used to come across those all the time. So I might come across them at some point. And if I do, I'll grab them for you. The Outsiders, number 24, is $2. Nightwing and Captain Boomerang Jr., number 1, is going to go for $2. Legion of Superheroes and Bugs Bunny #1 is $2. JLA Act of God, book 1 of 3. This is a pretty thick book here. It's going to go for $2. I have She-Hulk, number 159 and number 160, parts 1 and 2 of a run called Jennifer Walters Must Die. $4. Bugs Bunny. Oh, 2. Oh, yeah. Amazing Spider-Man, number 540 is going for $2. Hack / Resurrection, number 7 is $2. Yeah, I'll see if I can find it, man. I am on the hunt, believe me, and I'll definitely be on the hunt for Iron Man comics because I want to finish building out that run. I have X-Men Grand Design Second Genesis, number 1 and number 2 here, going for $4. Lots of controversy around this run. I didn't know that there was a Hulk Grand Design. I kind of want to pick that up now. But X-Men Grand Design 1 and 2 is $4 by Ed Piskor. Really great artist. He was involved in some not so good things and ended up taking his life earlier this year, very tragically. We've lost a lot of talent this year, and he was one of them. Yeah, I hear you, man. No problem, James. I appreciate you, man. You've given me a lot of business. Web of Spider-Man number 19 is $2. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys are all fantastic. I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate all of you guys. The Shadow Batman, number 1 and number 5. So the guy who illustrated Yisun Shin, he illustrated these 2 issues of The Shadow and Batman. So the first 5 issues of Yisun Shin were illustrated by Giovanni Timpano. This was him working on Batman. That was his Batman story. Lewis. I now have 2 Chris's here. I have Chris S and I have Chris N. I have to make a note of that. Okay, Lewis claims the 2 She-Hulks. Iron Fist. We got Marvel premiere featuring Iron Fist. Marvel's greatest creators is a celebration of Arvell Jones. And it's a reprint of the first appearance of Misty Knight, going for $2. Yeah, those Ren and Stimpies, those go so fast for me. Anytime I come across Beavis and Butthead. Beavis and Butthead was done by Rick Parker, who's a good friend of mine. I love Rick. He was actually in Chicago for C2E2 this year. Such a swell guy. He's like one of the sweetest guys. He was a letterer, but he's also an illustrator. He actually just released his own comic, and he had, Abrams published it. He's a solid dude. I love that guy. Avengers Fairy Tales number 204 by C.B. Cebulski, editor-in-chief of Marvel. We have issues 2 and 3 of this 4-issue series going for $4. So I got half your run right here for $4. I got Superman number 10, number 11, and number 12. This is all part of Bendis's run. Get these 3 issues for $6. What really interests me about this is the fact that he brings in Jor-El. I didn't know he brought back Jor-El. Does anybody know about this run? I find it really interesting. I have Excalibur Mojo Mayhem going for $2. Lots of people say really good things about this. Old Man Quill number 2 is $2. I have a run of Ultimates here. The Ultimates, number 14, number 15, number 16, number 17, and number 18. Some really cool covers here too. If you grab all 5 of these Ultimates, it's part of a run called Divided We Stand and United We Stand. You get all 5 books. It is $10 for this whole run here. I have X Factor Annual number 1, number 3, and number 4, and number 5. That's going to go for $8. $8 here. Kids number 6 is going to go for $2. I have Extraordinary X-Men number 13. That's going to go for $2. I have The Avengers number 38. That's going to go for $2. I have Hanna-Barbera number 9 going for $2. I have Midnighter and Apollo number 6. This is going to go for $2. I really like what they did with what Warren Ellis did with these characters. It's basically, what is it? The Authority. That's like the Superman and Batman of that world, and they're actually a couple, Midnighter and Apollo. I have Sword number 1. Sword number 1 going for just $2. Someone please claim that book. Thunderbolts number 9 is $2. Nightwing 36 is $2. Disaster Inc. number 4 is $2. Pretty Violent number 10 is $2. Sword. Every time I see that cover, I'm like, Sword. I don't know why I do that. Oh yeah, because my buddy, that's his favorite band. He really likes this metal band called Sword, and the way he says it, it's like Sword. Oh boy. All right, I have The Rise of Ultraman number 3 going for $2. Star Wars number 8, $2. Ravencroft number 3 going for $2. The Green Lantern Corps Edge of Oblivion number 2 is $2. Savage Avengers Annual number 1 is $2. King Thor number 4. It's a nice big thick book here by Jason Aaron and Esad Ribic. $2. Okay, guys, seriously, I can't believe it. I have 2 FOMO books left, but the 2 FOMO books I have left, I'm shocked haven't moved yet. Spider-Woman 38 and Godzilla 17. Seriously, guys? No one wants Godzilla? This should have been a fast seller. It's going for $5. Spider-Woman's going for $5. 5 and 5. These are the last 2 FOMO books. I have Power Rangers Dracon New Dawn number 3 of 3 going for $2. Captain America 696, $2. Age of Conan Valeria number 3 is $2. All right, next up I have this really fat stack of Wolverine books. I have Wolverine number 3 from his first ongoing, number 18, number 23, number 25, number 26, number 31, number 47, number 56, number 57, and number 58. If you grab all these Wolverine books here, got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'll do all of these Wolverine books for $15. $15 on the Wolverine stack. 10 Wolverine books, $15. That's $1.50 per book. I have Hulk number 20. This is Red Hulk, Fall of the Red Hulks, number 20, 21, and 22, going for $6 for these Red Hulk books. Red Hulk is starting to gain some traction. I've had people messaging me and being like, hey, can you find me a copy of Red Hulk number 1? And I'm like, nope, sorry. Can't do it. Don't have it. I don't have it, Captain. I have Ultraverse comics now. I got interviewed by a bunch of guys from Malibu and who were also part of the Ultraverse and stuff over the last weekend, and I really appreciated the interviews that we had. But aside from the interview, I really appreciated just meeting these guys because they were awesome. All the Malibu guys are great. Some of my mentors are Malibu people. So I have Ultraverse Exiles number 1 and number 2 going for $4, and I have a whole bunch of their stuff, so I figured I'd show it off right now. And I have Firearm number 1, number 2. These were so hot in the 90s. It's number 1, right? Number 2. $4. Got a double rack here. Malibu Barbie. Those Malibu comics. They were based in Malibu, California. I have any claims here. This is all new stuff, guys. You see anything up on that rack that you're interested in, let me know. Got about 30 minutes left on the clock right now. At 30, I'm going to take this stuff down and I'm going to showcase the rest of what we have here. We're going to build one more rack, one more double rack. And then I'm going to showcase the bottom row of stuff again, and then that'll be the end of our show for the week. No, Malibu Barbie was not my mentor. Yes, you can. Hulk number 20, 21, and 22. $6 on these. Chris. 6 on that set. Let me know. I'm about to put all of them away. I never actually watched the Barbie movie. I tried watching it for 5 minutes, and then I couldn't stomach it. Really, it doesn't? That's funny. Yeah, because they're writing about, or they're trying to hunt him down, I believe, right? They don't even know he's out there. Everybody's going after Banner. So I don't think you find out who Red Hulk is until much later in the series. It's not revealed for a while who he is. Yeah, well, I think it was marketed well, Barbie. All right. It is now 9:31. I'm going to take down everything from here. Chris, just let me know if you want to take that stack over there. You guys will see these books again. Don't worry. Hang on, guys. I'll be right there. Trying to put this stuff away. And a little bit of a kerfuffle here. Okay. I have Army of Darkness #1 going for $2. Foxfire #1 going for $2. Sorry, I said $2 because the next book I have here is Donald Duck Family Comics. Free comic book day edition going for $2. I have Alter Ego #1 from First Comics, and #2, and #3. All you're missing is 4, but I got all 3 going for $6. So, Chris, are you passing on those the Hulks? Is that Tony Fleeks on the Army of Darkness? I don't think so. Army of Darkness gets called by Chris Nash. Sorry. Which Tony Fleeks are you talking about? Oh, the Army of Darkness. Legion 91 #28 is $2. Car Warriors #2 is $2. Batman Superman #25 is $2. You're passing on the Hulk. Okay, cool. I have Ultimate Comics X-Men #1, #2, #3, and #4, and #5, and #6. Get them all for $12 right now for the Ultimate Comics X-Men 1 through 6. Superman, the Man of Steel #24 and #30. And actually, I have 23 as well. So 23, 24, and 30. Get them all for $6. #1 with a bullet, #1, going for $2. Thunderstrike #16 is $2. Batman Eternal 52 is $2. Moon Knight's Inferno #45 is $2. The Moon Knight Saga is going to go for $2. I have Solar Man of the Atom #22 going for $2. Avengers 330, 332. Dr. Doom shows up. 334 and 335 and 336. Some cool Avengers books here. $10 on this Avengers set. 5 issues for $10. $2 comics. Flash 185, 186, 187, 188, 189, 190. To grab this stack here, it is going to go for $12. I really love Jeff Johns' Flash run. It's so good. Such good stuff. I actually had his entire run of it. It was amazing. Really good stuff. X-Men 46, 51, 52, 53, and 55. That's going to go for $10 for these X-Men books. I have Soulfire. We got a Diamond Previews exclusive for number 1, number 2, and number 3, and number 4. Issues 2 through 4 are A covers, and issue 1 is a Diamond Previews exclusive by Mike Turner. That's going to go for $8. I have Spider-Man number 85. Was it 85 or 65? 65. 68. 69. 70. 71. If you grab these Spider-Mans here, it's going to go for $10 for this run. 10 on the Spideys. Got some caps here. Captain America, Ed Brubaker, Captain America. Number 36, 37, 38, 47, 48, 49. If you grab these Captain Americas, it is going to be $12 for Ed Brubaker's Captain America. Ed Brubaker's Captain America run was phenomenal. I absolutely loved it. Such good stuff. JLA Age of Wonder is going to go for $2. Legion of Superheroes in the 31st Century. First issue going for $2. Legion of Supervillains. So you got Legion of Heroes and Villains. So we can go for $2. They're both number 1s. And then I got Dinosaurs for Hire, number 11, by Tom Mason, one of the guys who interviewed me over the weekend. And Dinosaurs for Hire was a game that came out on the Sega Genesis that was based on the Malibu comic. So meeting Tom was really cool. And he told me this morning that Jerry Bingham is the cover artist on this. This is really cool. I love Jerry Bingham's artwork. This Dinosaurs for Hire is going to go for just $2 for issue 11. Dinosaurs off to Chris Nash. Awesome. Tom will be real happy that's sold. What's up, Captain Mo? How you doing, man? All the way from Korea. I haven't seen you in a while. Been a while. We got Jim Starlin's Breed, number 1, going for $2. Thor, number 20, it's going for $2. Yeah, really. Seriously. You're not kidding there. Free Comic Book Day in the Land of the Seminoles. Tex, going for $2. I have another Doctor Who. Free Comic Book Day, Doctor Who comic, $2. Daredevil 282 is $2. The Question, number 11, is $2. Not $2, but $2. Hardcore number 7 is $2. Samurai number 12 and number 13. That's going to go for $4. New Avengers, the Reunion number 404 is $2. Astonishing Tales number 6. That's a really badass cover here. Check that out. Wolverine, Punisher, and some other dude here. Going for $2. Alpha Flight number 10, $2. Avengers Next. It's a 5-issue series. This is the last part of it. 5 and 5, $2. Hard Case number 2 comes with a trading card. It's gonna go for $2. See the trading card in there? Right over here. Hard Case number 3, $2. 2 and 3 are $4. Ruse number 20 is $2. Octane number 404 is $2. Legion 93 number 55 is $2. Where did my other Legion go? Okay, so we got Legion 91. This is Legion 93. New Men number 6 is $2. Challengers of the Unknown number 1 and number 2. That's going to go for $4. $4 on this. I have Matador from Wildstorm number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. You got Brian Stelfreeze on this. This is going to go for $12. This is an insane deal and a full run of books for just $12. Wow. And you get Brian Stelfreeze art. That is not something that is not something to take lightly. Wildcats number 1 is $2. Lynch Mob number 1 is $2. G.I. Joe number 19, number 24. It's going to go for $4. Venom Lethal Protector number 5 is $2. Subtle Violence number 1 is $2. Carnage number 8 is $2. Star Wars Prelude to a Rebellion number 2 of 6 is $2. And that is a double rack right there. All right. That was pretty much everything I had to show off. The only other 2 things I wanted to showcase for you guys is Clive Barker's Hokum and Hex number 1 and number 2, which are going for $4. And this run of Spirits of Vengeance, Ghost Rider and Johnny Blaze, we have number 2, number 3, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 11, and number 12. If you grab all of them, it is 2, 4, 6, 8. I do them all for 15 for the Ghost Riders. All right, now we're down to the last 15 minutes of our show here. So I'm going to take off all the bottom row books one more time. I'm going to showcase those, and then we're going to get to wheel spins, and then we're going to close off tonight's show. Venom and Carnage. Nice. We can put the Johnny Blaze and Hokum Hex up here. Clive Barker. Okay, I'm going to showcase the bottom row books one more time. After that, they're going away. Before I do that, I'm going to show off our last 2 FOMO books here. Spider-Woman 38 is 5. Godzilla number 17 is 5. All right. I have Captain America Corps, number 1 of 5. That is 5 down to 4. Action Comics 1000, 5 down to 4. Star Wars Empire Ascendant, that is 5 down to 4. Ultimates 4 variant edition, that is 10 down to 8. Sensational Spider-Man 29, 5 down to 4. Dark Multiverse Flashpoint #1, that is 4 down to 3. Captain America #50 Enough Set issue, that is 5 down to 4. Or sorry, 4 down to 3. 4 down to 3. Invincible Iron Man 147, that is 5 down to 4. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man 24, that is 5 down to 4. Quick Stops #1, that is 4 down to 3. Star Wars Annual #1, that is 4 down to 3. Justice League 67, that is 4 down to 3. Actually, 3 down to 2 now. And Daredevil #11, that is 5 down to 4. Fantastic Four 238, that is 5 down to 4. 4 down to 3, sorry, on the Fantastic Four. So do I have any claims on any of the bottom row stuff? Let's see. I might do a lump sum total on this. Let's see this here. What a lump sum total means is I'm going to calculate the cost of all the books at the discounted price that I just gave them to you guys at. Then I'm going to discount them even lower just to move them, because sitting on this stuff is doing me no good. So I got 4 plus 4 plus 8 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4 . Okay, so I got $55 worth of books here in this stack here. $55. If you guys give me $40, I'm going to take $15 off the discounted prices of every single one of these books. If you just take this entire stack from me, all right? At $40, you get all of these books here. There's some really good comics in this stack here. Let me know if you're interested. We've got about 10 minutes left on the clock. Make your claims. And I've taken $1 off every single one of those books. I have the Crow Wild Justice #1, 2, and 3. If you grab all 3 of these, it's going to go for $25. $25 for this set of Crow books. I have these Defenders issues, #58, #59, and #60. That's also going to go for $25. So this set would be $50, right? If you grab them both together, I'll do them at $40. In fact, I'm just going to take $5 off each one. Each one is now going to go for $20. Either get this stack at 20 or this stack at 20. They were 25. I'm going to just do them for 20. And then I got this Spectacular Spider-Man run here, 194, 195, and 196. I had them at 10. How about we do them for $8? I'll take $2 off the run. And the thing about runs is you don't got to hunt anything down. I've put them all together for you. You got it all. If you guys have any questions about any of that stuff, just let me know. We got exactly 8 minutes left on the clock. If you want to make any claims on the top rack, just let me know too. Any questions at all, let me know. You guys have any questions, just let me know. Still got some time here. Black book on the front row is Jim Starlin's Breed, number 1. It's going for $2. Let me know if you want to take that. 1, 2. You guys can take a look at the rack here, see if there's anything you like up there. This is your last chance to grab it. I'm off the air after today until next week. Invoices will be going out tomorrow. You guys have a couple days to pay off your invoices. And I will be back on Monday. And looking forward to it. I will see you guys on Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern. I can't believe New York Comic Con is like so close. It's like right around the corner right now. I'm so I just can't believe how fast time flies. I can't even believe it's been a year since I did that show, last year's show. Two, four, 6, 7. Okay, Breed. Awesome. Breed is off to Chris Nash. Okie dokie. All right, my friends, it is time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark here. So let's do that right now. And tonight I owe a spin to Lorena, I believe, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. So Lorena gets a spin. Miguel gets a spin. And let's see. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 21. So it's Miguel and Lorena get a spin tonight. All right.
It's time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark, bark, bark.
All right. The JLA Hitman, I believe that was claimed. That was claimed by Lorena, Miguel. So she got that. That was by Garth Ennis and John McCree. I'll see if I can find another one for you. All right. First spin is for Lorena. Lorena gets a free Marvel book. Lorena, I am going to hook you up with Thor number 20. I know you're a big Thor fan. And then Miguel, spinning for you. You get free swag. I'm going to hook you up with the latest edition of The Onion. Yeah, it went. Sorry. Guys, thank you so much for shopping with me today. I really appreciate it. Good, strong finish to the week. Appreciate it. I will see you guys next week. And thank you again. I appreciate everyone being here tonight. Miguel, thank you for picking up books for me today. And I'm going to hook you up with some Warline. Chris Nash, you also have some Warline heading your way. It was really nice to sell some of my own creator-owned stuff this week, to see some of that stuff moving along with all the other comics I'm going out and buying. So thank you again. I appreciate everything, guys. If you're Jewish like me, Happy New Year. Tomorrow is Rosh Hashanah. So, Lashana Tova. And if you're not Jewish, well, I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And I will see you guys next week with new comics. Take care. Have a great rest of your week. Love you all. Thank you for shopping with me.